I Purple You. Part 1. Bluebird. There is the stone statue of Saint Francis in Assisi, Italy. Saint Francis is generous. Animals rest in the shade of statue. The bluebird loves the statue in the green forest. Now summer comes. Monsoon rain drops. The bluebird says,
Miss Green Priest, would you go with me to Jeju Island?
No, Mr. Bluebird. I must stay here near the statue of Saint Francis,
says the green forest. The bluebird feels bored and takes a short nap under the statue of Saint Francis. Monsoon raindrops fall on the bluebird. The raindrops are tears from Saint Francis.
Why are you crying, Saint Francis?
Asks the bluebird. Saint Francis says, There are a lot of poor people. Would you give this stone from my left arm to a poor family in the semi-basement? Put up water in Silimdong? A disabled girl in the semi-basement makes a call to her mom.
Mom, the door will not open.
She asks for help all evening long. The bluebird hears quietly and says,
I must go to Jeju Island.
Alas, the poor family of 3 is about to drown in a semi-basement, as Saint Francis. The bluebird says,
You look so sad. I think I will help you first.
The bluebird flies off with a stone in a hurry. He drops it on the 4 families' door to save them from the monsoon rain. The next day, the bluebird flies around happily.
I think I will go to Jeju Island now,
says the bluebird. Oh, do you? I want to help another poor woman, replies Saint Francis. Would you give this stone from my right arm to the poor woman in a semi-basement in Sangdo-dong, Bluebird? Her little pet cat pulls its owner's skirt. The little pet cat says in a loud voice,
Man, this room is full of water. We must get out of here, please.
Hurry up, Bluebird, asks Saint Francis. The bluebird feels sorry and flies up with stone in a hurry. He drops it on the 4 families' windows to save them from the monsoon rain. Now the bluebird wants to leave for Jeju Island, but Saint Francis's both arms become sunbound. The bluebird stays with Saint Francis, and he tells the stone statue interesting stories. Saint Francis says, Thank you, Bluebird, but there is the 3rd poor woman. I want to help her. She is holding a hand strap on the ceiling of the bus station booth to avoid monsoon rain. Could you give her these stones from both legs of mine to the poor woman in Mokyeondong, Bluebird? The bluebird feels pitiful and flies up with stones in a hurry. He drops them under the bus station booth to lift a busa from the ground. Winter comes. Cold wind blows. Saint Francis's legs become frozen. The bluebird sits on the legs to warm them up. Now, Bluebird wants to leave for Jeju Island. However, the bluebird gets tired. He turns into a redbird. Part 2. Redbird and Purple Bird.
Look up at the stone statue. Saint Francis is really ugly now,
says a woman. A man tries hard to pull down the statue. Saint Francis is crying and says to the red bird, "There are more poor people around the world. They have holes in their mind, and personal space gets bigger," says Saint Francis. "Could you give these stones from my upper body, such as my cool head and my warm heart, to the poor to be filled with?" asks Saint Francis. The redbird wants to refill Jeju Island, but he accepts the offer. The redbird does his best and flies off with the stones. He drops them by the poor people to fill holes in their mind and bigger space between the people. Saint Francis says, "Thank you so much, redbird. I purple you, and I will do forever." Saint Francis hugs the redbird, and it turns into the purple bird. All of a sudden, snowstorm blows the purple bird away. The angel appears and takes the purple bird, as well as purple Saint Francis. They have the most valuable heart. Thanks to them, the world heals up and turns purple, says God.